Gun, you are Helga.
Yes.
Gun, you are Helga. Tin is Tom.
Hello.
Yeah.
Tin,
Hi,
are you there?
yeah. Sorry. Hi, is this by chance swimming pool?
Yes. It's E.
Oh, good. What what time does the swimming pool open? Open?
Well, we're open now.
Thanks. I don't want to go swimming today. I want to go tomorrow.
Okay.
So what time does the pool up open tomorrow?
What is the day tomorrow?
Uh, mm, Thursday? Yes, Thursday.
Well, it opened at 9 a.m. and closed at 6 p.m.
Does the pool close for lunch?
No, not on a Thursday. Do you have any other question?
Yes. How much is it? To swimming for 2 hours tomorrow morning?
Mm, if you stay for an hour, it's $5. If you want to stay for the whole day, it's $8.
Thank you. One more question about the showers.
Yes,
Uh, is is there a hot shower?
of course there is.
That's good because I had cold shower.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. Let's move on to the questions now. Number 1. Tom calls the local swimming pool. Is that true or false?
True.
True. True.
Well done. Number 2. The swimming
Pond.
pool is open now.
Pond.
Wait, let's see. The swimming
Yeah.
pool
We
is
are
True.
open
open
True.
now.
now.
True. True.
Number 3.
True.
Tom wants to go swimming today.
Pond.
Well done. 4. Today is Thursday.
Phone.
Well done. The swimming pool opens at 9 a.m. on Thursdays.
True. True.
The swimming pool op- All right. The pool closes for 1 hour for lunch.
Buổi. Yeah.
The pool closes for 1 hour for lunch.
Uh, True.
Does the pool close for lunch? No, not on a Thursday. But do you have any other questions? So what's the answer here? The pool closes for an hour for lunch. That would be false because it says here, no, not on a Thursday. Does the pool close for lunch? No, not on a Thursday. In the next question, there are two prices for swimming. There are two prices for swimming.
$5 and $8.
Well done. Tom likes hot showers. Tom likes hot showers.
$2. I hate school.
All right.
I hate school shower.
Cold showers. What he says here.
Cold shower.
So, yes. So he likes hot showers because he hates cold showers. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Let's try another one. Okay. Okay. So with this one, each one of you is going to read. The first one is going to read. I'll be correcting you as you go. Then the second one is going to read, and I'll be correcting them as they go as well, all at once. So who wants to start first?
Ngân, the first.
All right. You can start.
My working days start very early. From Monday to Friday, I get up at 3:30, and I have a shower and a cup of coffee. I usually leave the house at 4:10 because the car on way arrives a few minutes early. I get to the studio at about 5 o'clock and start work. My program, Good Morning, Rita, start at 7 o'clock and finish at 9 o'clock. Then I flee the studio at the 10:15. After that, I go studying.
Wait. It's at 10:15. I left the studio at 10:15. All right, hold on. You can move on now.
After that, I go shopping and visit some friends. I get home at 3 o'clock. A woman helped me with the housework and the ironing. I read a newspaper.
Ironing. Do you know what ironing is?
Yes.
All right, it's fine. You can move on.
I read a newspaper and do some work. Then my husband gets home at 5:30 in the evening, and I cook dinner. We stay at home in the evening. I don't go out because I go to bed very early. We usually watch television, and then I go to bed at 8:30. I'm usually asleep by 9 o'clock. I think my job is very interesting, but I don't like interesting. But I don't like getting up very early.
All right. Well done. Tin, your turn now.
Yes. My working day starts very early. From Monday to Friday, I get up at 3:30 and I have a shower.
Wait. 3:30. Try to say 3:30. 3:30.
3:30.
One more time. Half past.
Half
Alright, well
past.
done. You can move on now.
I have a shower and a cup of coffee. I usually leave the house at 10 past 4 because the car always arrives a few minutes early. I get to
Well
the
done.
studio at about 5 o'clock and start work my programming with morning return start at 7 o'clock and finish it at 9 o'clock. Then I leave the studio at the water past 10. After
Quarter.
that,
Quarter.
water,
Quarter.
water,
Quarter.
water.
Alright, well done. Well done. You can move on now.
After that, I go shopping and visit some friends. I get some home at 3 o'clock. The woman helps me with the housework and the ironing. I read a new newspaper and do some work. Then my husband gets home at half past 5 in the evening, and I cook dinner. We stay at home in the evening. We don't go out because I go to bed very early. We usually watch television, and then I go to the bed at 8:30. I'm usually asleep by 9 o'clock. I think my job is very interesting, but I don't like getting up very early.
Well done. Try to say interesting.
In
Interesting.
interesting.
Well done. That's correct. Okay. Let's move on to the question. So these are true or false questions again. Number one, the person is a woman. True or false? Person is a woman.
Uh, True.
Hold on. Number two, she is a television journalist. True or false?
Television.
Journalist.
Uh, wait.
Alright, wait.
Nhà báo.
Ủa nãy trả lời mà quên bật mic.
A television journalist is someone who works for a TV station. So
Yes.
this woman
True,
works.
true.
Alright. Number three, she drives her car to work. True or false?
I think phone.
Well done. That's correct. Because here it says, I usually leave the house at 10 past 4 because the car always arrives a few minutes early, meaning she is driven to work by the work car. So this is false. Number four, she goes home after the program finishes. True
Number
or
two.
false?
Number two.
Number two, she is a television journalist. Did you understand when I said what a journalist means? Okay, let's do this.
Oh, no, teacher. I
You understood?
I understand this work.
So now we're on number 4.
Number 4, Chu.
Wait, it says I get to the studio at about 5 o'clock and start work.
My program.
My program, Good Morning Britain, starts at 7 o'clock and finishes at 9 o'clock. Then I leave the studio at 10:15.
Yes. Number
Right.
4 là phone.
She goes home after the program finishes. She waits for like an hour. So this one is false because she then goes at 10:15. So that's an hour and another 15 minutes that she's at work. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Fine. Number 5. She is in the house alone till her husband arrives. True or false? It says, after that I go shopping and visit some friends. I get home at 3 o'clock. A woman helps me with the housework and ironing. I read a newspaper and do some work. So, the question says, she is in the house alone till her husband arrives home. Is that true or false?
I think true.
Well, it's false because here it says, a woman helps me with the housework and the ironing. So she'll be with the woman until the woman leaves. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Number 6, she goes to bed early during the week.
I think true.
All done. She works with her husband. He works with the husband.
Husband
Her husband.
in
Then
English.
my husband gets home at
I think
5:30 in the evening.
phone.
Well done, because they don't work together. Husband has another job. Number 8, she likes everything about her job. She likes everything about a job. I think my job is very interesting, but I don't like getting up in the morning. So
Phone.
here it says, all right, hold on. It's correct. Okay. Let's move on to another exercise. Right, so let's try this one. Okay, it's a bit long. But let's just try it so that you guys get challenged a little bit. Is that fine? The words are easy, but it's a bit long. So who wants to try it first?
On the first,
All right.
today, millions of people want to learn or improve their English, but it's a difficult to find the best method.
Mm-hmm.
It is better to study in Britain or America or to study in your own country. The
Yes.
advantage of going to Britain seems obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, you will be able to listen to the language or the time you are in the country. You will be surrounded completely
Surrounded.
surra-
Surrounded.
surrounded surrounded
Mm-hmm.
completely by the language wherever you go. Another advantage is that you have to speak the language. If you are with other people in Italy, it is always possible in the last to speak Italian. If you want to, the learning is slower. On the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, there are also advantages to staying at home to study. You don't have to make big change to your life. As well as this, it is also a lot cheaper than going to retailing, but it's never possible to achieve the results of living in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a good teacher in Italy, I think you can learn in a more concentrated
Well done.
way than being in retailing without going to a school. So, in conclusion, I think that if you have enough time and enough money, the best choice is to spend some time in the UK. This is simply not possible for most people. Shopping here in Italy is the only viable option.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing to do in this situation is to maximize your opportunity.
Opportunities. Oppo
Opportunity.
comes from the word.
Opportunity.
Yes, well done. It comes from opportunity. So when it's one, it's opportunity. When there are many, it's opportunities.
Opportunity.
Yes, well done.
To speak
Can move on
only
now.
English in class and to try to use English whenever possible outside the class.
All right, well done. Tin, your turn now.
Yes. Today, millions of people want to learn or improve their English, but it is difficult to find the best method. Is
Method.
it method?
Method. Met.
Method?
Say meth, then odd. Meth,
Me,
odd.
net on
Yes. Now say method.
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 Uh, me, method. Method.
All right. We'll try it. We'll keep working at that. You can move on.
Is it better to study in Britain or America, or to study in your own country? The advantage of going
Advantage, advantages,
advantages
advantages. All right, well done.
advantages of going to Britain seem uh, of obvious. Firstly,
Obvious.
you
Ob,
obvious.
obvi. All right, well done.
Firstly, you will be able to listen to the language all the time you are in the country. You will be surrounded, com- completed, com- complete,
Completely,
completely by
completely.
the completely
Yes, well done.
by the language wherever you go. Another advantage is that you have to speak the language if you are with other people in Italy. It is always possible in the class to speak Italian if you want to, and the learning is lower. On
Mm-hmm.
the on the other hand, there are also advantages to staying
Advantages. Remember,
advantages
advantages. Yes.
advantages yes to staying at home to study.
Mm-hmm.
You won't have to make big changes uh, to your life as well as this. It is also a lot cheaper than going to return, but it is never possible to achieve it. The result of living in the UK, if if you have a good teacher in Italy, I think you can learn in a more concentrated way than being in Britain without going to a school. So, in a con-
Wait, wait. It's concentrated. This word over here.
con-
Concentrated.
concentrated,
All right, well done. We can move on.
uh, so in a conclusion, I think that if you have enough time and enough money, the best choice uh, is to spend some in the UK. This is a symbol not possible for most people, so being here in Italy is the only viable
Viable.
option. Viable option. Uh, the
Well
most
done.
im- the most important thing to do in this situation uh, is to maximize your
Maximize.
maximize your opportunity to speak only English in class and to trying to use English wherever possible outside the class.
All right, well done. Um, so, are there any new words that you want us to discuss? Any new words that you found?
Hmm. Đa hóa.
What's the word?
No.
What about tin?
I think
Maximize.
no. Maximize
All right.
tối đa hóa. Tối đa hóa.
You know that one?
Maximum. Maximum.
Maximize.
Tối đa hóa.
Make the best use of. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
It's to make the best use of something that you are given. So take for instance here they say the most important thing to do in this situation is to maximize your opportunities. So they're saying you should make the best use of every opportunity that you are given to speak English. Is that fine? Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Any other words? Chen, did you have any other words that you wanted us to look at? Chen, are you there? Hello? Chen, are you there?
Yes.
What was your word? What was the word that you wanted us to discuss?
I understand all the work.
All right. So let's move on to the questions now. Number 1. What is the article about? How many people learn English? The best way to learn English? English schools in England and America. What is the article about?
Mm,
Let's go back here.
How many people learn English?
Today, millions of people want to learn or improve their English, but it is difficult to find the best method. If you find the word method, the method is a procedure for doing or accomplishing something, or it is a way of doing something. So here they're trying to give us the best way to learn English. That's what the article is about. They state that millions of people want to learn or improve their English, but the problem is with the method, which is the same as the way or the procedure. So that's what they are addressing, or that's what they are talking about in the article when they talk about the advantages of going to Britain and the advantages of studying at home. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So, for number 1, the article is about the best way to learn English. Okay. So, let's move on to number 2 now. What is one advantage of going to the UK to learn English? One advantage.
What the UK?
we go back here, it says the UK and Britain are the same thing, first of all. Does that make sense? The United Kingdom is the UK, and in the United Kingdom, we find Britain there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So they're saying the question is the advantages of going to Britain seem obviously. First, you will be able to listen to obvious. That's true. First, you will be able to listen to the language all the time you are in the country. You will be surrounded completely by the language wherever you go. So here they're saying, what is one advantage of going to the UK to learn English? There are no Italians in Britain. You will have to speak the English and not your language. The language schools are better.
You will have to speak English and not your language.
Well done. That's correct. Number 3. What is one of the advantages of staying in your country to learn English?
Expensive.
What do you think is the answer?
Your flight can continue more or less as it was before.
Well done. That's correct. Number 4. People who don't have a lot of time and money should.
I think is try and speak English in class more often.
Well done. That's correct. So we got everything correct. Alright, so let's try one more article. Let me choose an easy one short one. Then we can call it a day. Okay, these are all intermediate. Close tab. Look for one easy one. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. No, we did this. Alright, let's try this one last one. With this one, we won't do the questions. Let's just try to read the passages. Then I'll be correcting you as you go. Then after this one, we can end the lesson. Is that okay?
Okay, teacher.
Alright, so who wants to start first?
Ngân the
Who wants to?
first. Ngân is the
Alright,
first.
alright, you can start.
Um, Blushon is a large town. It has more than 50,000 people living there. It sits next to the Blunt River. The Plus River. Every
Wait.
day.
Wait. Can you try to say, this is large, the first word. Clarkson is a large town. Can you try to say large?
What?
Large. Large. You say,
Lunch.
yes, well done. Then this is river. River.
River?
River. River. River.
River. River.
All right. Well done. You can continue now.
Every day, people take the ferry from North Blushon to South Blushon to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Most people live in North Blushon. There are many trees and the trees are very bold. When the sun shines and the children run and play in the safe jet. North Blushon is a wonderful place to live.
All right, wait. So this is broad. Broad.
Broad.
Do you know what that means?
It's
Wide. Does that make sense? It's wide because we're talking about the streets. It's a street.
Street.
Yes, it's a street that is wide. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. Then the other word is live. Live.
Live.
Then streets. Try to say streets.
Trees.
One more time. Streets.
Trees.
All right, we'll try it. You can move on now. We'll keep working at that.
So Blushon has a lot of shop and factory.
Well done.
People don't live there, but they come in the morning to work. There is also a big stadium where the Blushon Tiger play. On Sunday, many people go to watch their favorite team.
Yes.
At the weekend, the people from Blushon enjoy walking along the banks of the Black River.
Well done.
They also sail small boats on the water, and if there is a little wind, they fly kites in the Blunt Park.
Kites. Kites. Do you know what a kite is?
Kite.
Do you know what that is?
Yes.
All right. You can move on.
Every year, Blushon proud inside because a lot of people come to play there.
Yes. Well done.
The government build more houses, and the trades get busier. Maybe in the future, if the town continues to grow, it will become a city.
All right. Well done. Well done. Tin, your turn now.
Yes. Clarkson is a land town. It
Large
has
town.
large,
Large.
large,
It just means big. Yes, large.
large,
You're saying
large,
large. instead of saying log, try to say large.
Large.
Yes, well done. That's correct.
Large town. It has more than 50,000 people living there. It sits next to a large river,
Well done. Well
the
done.
Loch River. Every day
River.
people take the ferry from North Lockton to South Lockton to go to work. Most
Mm-hmm.
people live in a Knox Clacton. There are many trees and streets are very raw. When the sun shines and the children run and play in the side streets, not not Clacton is a wonderful place to live.
Live.
So
Wait.
live, live,
Live. And this is
live.
broad. Can you try to say broad for this one?
Broad, broad,
In streets.
street.
Alright, well done. You can move on now.
South Rockton has a lot of shops and factories. People don't live there, but
Well done.
they come in the morning to work. There is
Mm-hmm.
also a big stadium where the Clarkson Tigers play. On Sundays, many people go to watch their favorite team. At the weekend, the people from Clarkson enjoy walking along a bank of the Clark River. There, there, they also saw small boats on the water, and if there is a little wind, they fly case in a lan- language. Luck, puck,
Large. Remember? Large.
larks.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, Clarkson grows in a size because a lot of people come to live there. The go gover- government builds more houses and streets, get busier. Maybe in the future, if the town continues to grow, it will become a city.
Well done. Okay, before we end, are there any new words that you guys want us to discuss? Any new words?
Um, ferry.
Ferry is a mode of transport. It's found in America. Let me show you what it looks like. You see that? It's more like a ship. Do you see that?
Um,
So it moves on top of the river in this town. Does that make sense?
yes.
All right, all right. What else? Any other word?
Yes.
What's your word, tin?
No, no. I understand our other work.
All right. Good. Any more words?
No, the end.
All right, it's fine. So I think we can end the lesson here for today. I'll see you guys Monday, same time as well. enjoy your weekend, right?
Yes.
All right.
Appearance.
Không goodbye được.
Goodbye tính. See you Monday.
See you Monday.
Good night.
Night.